Hello Mako Madness fans, this is Dan checking in from SeaWorld Orlando, and today is going to be a special day. Before we go inside the park for a media event, we're going to check out Mako and the construction that's going on with that. So let's go! Same stuff, different day. Cruiser again tightening down all the bolts, torquing them down. There's some guys right there. And in this big old crane, we have some more right over there. Check this out. Crews are also placing some more track right now. They've installed a couple new pieces, and this is another one that's going in right now. And there we have it, folks. The first airtime hill is complete. Looks really good. Crews are installing more track, and I expect them to put up even more today, possibly even completing the smaller of the airtime hills. And there the crews go, heading over to actually secure the track pieces. Alright, so one thing I do want to point out, and I usually admit when I'm wrong. I'm not one to just hide my tail and say, oh, I was right the whole time. But I've been informed that this is actually the Hammerhead Turn. I've seen most Hammerhead Turns on B&Ms kind of look like Nitros, but this is SeaWorld's own take on the Hammerhead Turn. It's unique. Oh yeah, we got more track that's actually going to be going up today. We can see one piece right there and the other one that's down on the ground right over there. Now something I want to point out, see how there's railings right there? Why would they have railings on the track? For maintenance people to walk up maybe? To inspect maybe something? And we're almost there. Just barely. Here's another look at the new track pieces. As we can see right there, that's that pretty straight piece of track. And it may be hard to tell, but you can actually see the trim brakes through the fence line right there. So that is indeed one of the next sections going up. And a little further down, we can actually see them installing the rest of the track piece right there. And it looks like they're going to be putting up more today, like I said earlier. But I say let's go inside the park and check out something a little special today.
All right, good morning everybody. I want to welcome everyone here to SeaWorld Orlando. My name is Brian Morrow. I'm the Vice President of Theme Park Experience Design here at SeaWorld Orlando. And today, we got a special treat for you. It's the first time sneak peek behind the scenes of construction here at Mako. And we have this big crate that showed up a couple days ago, so we thought we'd let you guys have the first look at it. But before we start on the crate, let's talk a little bit about Mako. It's destined to be Orlando's tallest, fastest, and longest roller coaster, and it's the centerpiece of a brand new realm here at SeaWorld Orlando that's all about sharks. Well, guess we'll get to learn about sharks and how they can help those animals in the wild. But this crate, we've actually been tracking it. It's made a long journey all the way from Switzerland, about 4,500 miles. And today, we're going to unveil to you for the first time the custom ride vehicle that is the Mako. So without further ado, let's have a look at Orlando's tallest, fastest, and longest lead ride car, the Mako. let's talk about this ride vehicle. So this is custom designed by SEA Creative, and it's completely inspired by the Mako shark itself. It's meant to convey the imagery and emotion of speed, being very fast, super hydrodynamic to move through the water quickly, and be very fierce, because Mako, as the fastest coaster, will be quite fierce here in Orlando. Also, we have our lap guard restraints. So these are just across your waist, giving our riders an upward body movement of freedom, so they can really enjoy what Mako will be known for, which is relentless airtime. And the wheels, well, there's 96 of them for each train, and those wheels will ensure a smooth, highly repeatable, very fun ride experience. Mako will have a total of 3 trains. Each train will have 7 rows, and each row 4 guests, making 28 guests per ride cycle for each train. Now, before we get a little closer, we're going to let you guys take a closer look at lots of photos, all you want. But I just want to remind you that 2016 is really going to be about the summit of thrills here at SeaWorld Orlando, when we unveil Orlando's tallest, longest, and fastest roller coaster as the centerpiece of this brand new realm all about sharks. Well, guests will get to learn about sharks and how they can help those animals in the wild as well. And for the first time, they'll get to see what it feels like to be a Mako shark on this coaster. So, after I'm done here, you guys can gather closer, take all the photos you want. I'll be this direction for more questions and answers. And then Mike Dininger is going to be over this direction. Here he comes. He's our Vice President of Theme Park Development. He's really good at ride questions, ride scripting, how we develop the ride, how it's going to be great, what's going to make it have relentless airtime. He's a perfect guy to ask all those questions to as well. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy Mako.
Here to ride a roller coaster, but sort of learn about the animals that are part of the ride.
It's a big point of difference for us. It's why guests come to SeaWorld, is to not only learn, be educated, but also have a great time being
And here we can see the mag brake fence. That's what's going to actually stop the trains right there. And here you have it, folks. Mako's lead car. Looks really good. Should provide an ultra smooth ride. Isn't this just absolutely beautiful looking? That lead car looks really, really nice. Got the Mako. Want to see how close Kraken gets to Mako? That close. Here we're getting an awesome up-close view of the station area. And like our other updates, you can see most of the enclosure is about to happen. Of course, coming out and up the lift.
Be the guy. You got the beat. Well, you're the guy. Well, you're going to ride it. This one I'm familiar with.
Yeah.
It was one time I was riding with the cart.
So tell us about Mako.
Oh, Mako. We're excited about Mako. This is at SeaWorld Orlando. So we're really upping the thrills in 2016 with Mako. This is going to be Orlando's tallest, fastest, and longest roller coaster. So on that ride, we're really going to deliver this great, strong hypercoaster experience, leaving riders breathless and weightless with relentless airtime.
So why a hypercoaster?
So a hypercoaster, as you might know, it really delivers a pure coaster experience. So it's all about the three things that really get people excited on these rides. You got height, speed, and airtime. So Mako is going to over-deliver on all three of those. It over-delivers on that in Orlando anyway. It's the tallest, fastest, and longest in Orlando. So, and the actual ride experience is really inspired by the Mako shark. You know, the Mako shark is one of the fastest sharks in the entire ocean. It's known for its quick changes in direction, really fast speed, and also it actually breaches out of the water. The shark breaches out of the water. So you can picture the ride elements that are under construction here behind me, and you can see the elements how you go up and down, which will deliver that great airtime experience. So it really is a great connection for our guests with nature.
What's the highest point in the roller coaster? How tall is the highest point?
The highest point, which we topped out several weeks ago, is the top of the lift hill. It's right back here. That is 200 feet tall. It's taller than anything around here, and taller than any other roller coaster in Orlando.
Do we have an approximate opening date?
We're opening this year. Come on back.
Come on, you gotta feed us more than that.
You can feel it. We're getting close. And we have a lot going on, as you can see. A lot of construction taking place. So a lot of energy on site right now. We're very, very excited.
About how far in the construction process along are we?
Well, you know, we started our construction the middle of last year. So in terms of months, we're I don't know, we're about 8 months into construction. So. And you can kind of see where we are with the track. You know, the track is going around here. There's also a portion of the track that will go through the park that we'll be putting in pretty soon. That's going to feel really great because it kind of connects the plaza with the ride experience.
What can you tell us about the complementing shark exhibits going on around the roller coaster?
Well, as I said, the Mako coaster, it's inspired by the shark, the Mako shark. It's going to be the centerpiece of this new realm at SeaWorld. We've had the shark encounter. We're gonna bring this realm outward, have a great educational as well as thematic experience for our park guests, so they really feel a connection to the shark. You know, the shark is very important. It's very important in the world, and it's very important to us at SeaWorld. So this coaster, our realm, the shark encounter, and the other exhibits that we have in the realm, we're all kind of tied together for sharks.
Excellent.
What's the biggest feeling or emotion you want the guests to come away with this experience?
I think thrill is the best word to capture. You know, they're coming to SeaWorld. They're going to be awed by the sharks and the nature. When they get on the ride, it is going to be great non-stop thrill. It sets up well with the lift hill as it's building the anticipation of the ride experience. The first drop is almost 75 degrees. So it's going to be a great drop, and these elements are especially crafted to deliver a great airtime experience.
Hi, I'm Brian Morrow. I'm the Vice President of Theme Park Experience Design for SeaWorld Parks and Entertainment.
So why Mako and what are we doing here?
Today is the big day, right? You actually get to come into the park and see the ride vehicle firsthand on your own. So this ride vehicle is very special and unique because it was inspired by the real Mako shark. We actually spend quite a bit of time watching videos of Makos, learning about Makos, and talking to our own internal scientists about this unique species of sharks, which then inspires our actual vehicle front car design. So we actually go through a series of sketches and imagery and models and sculpts and 3D printing to get to where we are here. And this particular vehicle was actually made in Switzerland and shipped here just last week to the park.
So tell me a little bit about the shark realm.
Yeah, so Mako is the headline, right? Tallest, fastest, longest coaster in Orlando. But it's the centerpiece of an overall shark realm, which will be a re-envisioning of the entire space inside of SeaWorld. That will capture the existing Shark Encounter walkthrough, the Shark restaurant and bar, a couple restaurant retail buildings, some new buildings that we're constructing, and then the Mako is the centerpiece. And here in the shark realm, guests are really going to get a chance to learn all about all the various species of sharks, which there's over 420 of them, and that humans are actually the shark's biggest problem in the wild, and how we can take some simple steps to help sharks in the wild so we stop, harming them or killing them by accident.
SeaWorld has always been big on conservation. How is this ride and this whole experience going to help towards that?
Well, it's really quintessential SeaWorld, right? We teach the heart by inspiring the mind on these projects. So you can come here because you want to ride the big coaster, but in the queue, outside the queue, through post-ride experience, through all of our shopping experiences we're designing, and then all the interactives found within the realm, guests will walk away with a greater appreciation of sharks, and then you have the chance to actually go into the shark encounter and see some real sharks swimming around. So it's got the trifecta of really the magic formula of what makes a SeaWorld attraction different, unique, and worthwhile to come visit in a marketplace that's very busy, and it works really well for us. These sort of combinations are sort of our magic potion, if you will, on attraction development.
Well, let's fast forward a couple hours, and it's afternoon time, and while all the other websites, media outlets, blah 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 have already left, Mako Madness is still here. We're checking out the construction, and as we can see, they're about to join those two pieces of track, and then hopefully we'll see it placed. Alrighty guys, admitting when I'm wrong again, sorry. Sky Tower is actually running, and it has people on it as well, so Sky Tower officially back in operation. Alright, so the two segments are now together, and crews are taking off the straps right now because they had to lift the one piece up a little bit higher at a different angle so they could connect it. And then what they're going to do now is they're going to actually attach those straps again, but in a way that it's going to be able to balance the entire two pieces of the track. There is another piece of track also behind these guys. I'm not sure if that's going to be going up today, but we should see another lift today. And there we have the straps are starting to go back on the piece of track. Crane is readjusted. Ha! I say ha to you naysayers. As you can see, we have the trims right there on that straight piece of track. Now, we posted an update, and even Screamscape posted about it, saying that trims were going to be going in. Now, if you don't follow Screamscape, I feel bad for you. It is the ultimate guide to theme parks around the world, and if they post something, it's usually going to be true. Here's a much better look at the trim brakes and the two pieces of track. Again, we can see all that railing right there on the spine of the track so that maintenance workers can climb up. And there it is. Confirmed. I don't think it's a big deal, and I've had several people actually ask me why is it such a big deal that there's trims? Well, in my honest opinion, it's not. A lot of parks have them and they don't even use them, so fingers crossed Mako will be one of those that does not use them. Of course, again, they got to be perfect on these, so we have an iron worker again with a level making sure that it's perfectly set and ready for the lift. Again, these guys don't know when to stop. They keep bringing in more and more track and more supports as well. This is the next piece, and again, this piece right here, as you can see right there, is going to attach to a footer and not to a support. So that's going to be the bottom of one of the drops. There we go. Now we're finally starting to get somewhere. Did a little bit of swinging, a little bit of swaying. Crane has got to turn around. So he's starting to make his turn there. And they're trying to keep the track straight. And the workers are back on the lift, up at the top, waiting for that track piece to get to them. Now comes the other spike. And one more just for good measure. Alright, bring on the bolts. And this guy is learning firsthand. Those are some pretty strong magnets right there. Rare earth magnets. Now to secure the bolts. And they're all done bolting the two pieces together. Time to head down to the support. And they're in. Well, there you have it, guys. All the bolts are in and crews are tightening them down right now. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. We have those two pieces of track in and crews are taking off the straps right now. And there we go. Straps are off. Well guys, that is going to do it for another Mako construction update. Holy heck, was it an amazing day. We saw track pieces going up early in the morning. We saw the Mako trains for their first reveal, and we saw them install the trims as well. And let's not forget, the Sky Tower is now open. So what a wonderful, incredible milestone of a day. And if you like what we do, continue following our updates on Instagram, our Facebook, and our YouTube page at Mako Madness, and I will see you out on the Midway.